and the presentation to the winning connections will be made by Mr. Reg Turner, the Manager of Public Relations for Carlton and United Breweries, accompanied by Mr. Brian Judd, the General Manager of the Harness Racing Authority of New South Wales, and Mr. John Baker, a Director of the New South Wales Harness Racing Club, and the Honourable Helen Sirssamm-D.J.Lang, MLC. In attendance, Mr. Peter V'landys, the General Manager of the New South Wales Harness Racing Club, who will conduct the presentation.
Thank you, Bruce. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. But before we do the presentation, I'm very pleased to report that both the drivers are fine and the horses seem to be okay too. Now, it's my honour and pleasure to introduce Mr. Brian Judd, the General Manager of the New South Wales Harness Racing Authority. Mr. Brian Judd.
Thank you, Peter. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very nice to be here again, particularly in May when we're coming towards the conclusion of the Foster Sire Stakes series. This is the first year that we've conducted preludes in this style, and we're very pleased with the quality of the fields and also the fact that it's culminating in what will be an excellent final in the next week or so. Of course, the preludes and the heats leading up to the finals are a little bit like the Foster's company themselves, or I should say Carlton United Breweries. You never grow tired of Fosters and you never grow tired of good racing. So, as I said, we are always very well pleased to be associated with Carlton United Breweries, and particularly at this time of the year. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. And our very special guest here tonight, Mr. Reg Turner from Carlton United Breweries.
Thank you very much, Mr. V'landys, and certainly welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final series of the Foster Sire Stakes for 1991. I think it's particularly exciting tonight to be part of this very, very professional promotion that's been conducted here by the New South Wales Harness Racing Club and their very professional administration. Tonight we celebrate Multicultural Sydney, and that'll be going on now for the next month. Tonight we salute the contribution made to Sydney by the Asian community, and we welcome their representatives here to the home of harness racing, to Harold Park tonight. Might I now like to congratulate the winners of tonight's event, I think in what was certainly a very eventful race, and we're very glad to see that both drivers and horses should be okay. Our congratulations to Sirssamm and their connections, and can I first congratulate on behalf of the owners Russell Macon and present him with the trophy for the Foster Sire Stakes Prelude for 2-year olds, Colts and Geldings, and wish him every success in the final.
Mr. Russell Macon.
I would like to thank Foster's and Harold Park. It's great to be down here again winning another race, and I'd like to thank David, Robbie, Merv Adams and the family for letting David stop out there with the horse, and everybody else that's associated with the horse. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Russell. Now it's my pleasure to introduce a very special guest from the Chinese community here tonight. She's an MLC, a local member. It's Mrs. Helen Sham-Ho, representing the Chinese community.
Thank you, Peter. Indeed, it is my great pleasure to be here and to be able to enjoy this wonderful night. First of all, I want to congratulate the winner, the owner, the trainer, and the rider, or I should say the driver. Congratulations. It was the most exciting race. And in response to what Mr. Turner had just said, I really would like to thank the Carlton and United Brewery, as well as the New South Wales Highness Phrasing authorities for sponsoring this particular event. No doubt, in our multicultural society, to promote understanding and harmony, nothing is something like promoting a sports like this trotting event. And may I congratulate these two sponsors for having organized this wonderful event. My congratulations. Thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much, Helen. And before we go, we have to congratulate a brilliant drive by David Lang. Normally David had something to say, but we better call him up and just a few quick words.
Thanks very much, Peter, for the opportunity to speak. We were fortunate, I guess, we got the better part of the deal after the accident. I'm pleased to hear that the other drivers and horses are fine, and I think it's a great effort by Sirssamm to win this race. He had a very short preparation. He had a virus recently, and I was worried that he wasn't quite ready for the race, but it was his class that got him through. Thank you.
Thank you very much, David. That concludes the presentation. Thank you very much for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. And we now call upon Mr. John Baker to sash the winner.